Well, it's time for our podcast. What a packed show.
What a big show. TikTok Tucker was on today. We made a lasagna, but the base of it was uncooked 2-minute noodles. 4 packs, just slabs of them. Bang, 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 bang.
Not 2-pack, 4-pack. Twice as good as 2-pack.
4-pack. And it certainly didn't give you a 6-pack.
I tell you, it's killing me.
I watched you eat it for about half an hour afterwards. I don't know how you could do
I
it.
enjoyed it very much, but now I feel very unwell.
Well, TikTok Tucker is on the way.
Also, wedding day photo fails. A bride on a current affair has taken her grievance to them because she feels that she was duped by her wedding photographer.
Yeah, the photographer handed in all the photos and her eyes are closed in pretty much every single one. Also, we're going to talk to my guru, India Hicks. She is a design guru. She also does good works all around the world. She is the goddaughter of King Charles. Her mother, Lady Pamela Hicks, has led an extraordinary life, and India has written a book about her.
Also, our mystery footy tipper will be joining us. It's the artist formerly known as...
Millie Boyle. She's now Millie Elliott. She got married.
She didn't want to go with the hyphenated Millie Boyle Elliott?
No, that does sound like a TikTok Tucker.
It does.
Does she tip the Sharks and does she tip the Roosters? You'll have to wait and see.
Enjoy the podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, your cat face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Muntz.
Hello, you had a late night. How did it go last
I had a late
night?
night gig, 60 last night.
60 at the Coliseum.
60th birthday for Rudy Hill RSL, now the Sydney Coliseum or West HQ. What a great night.
And so there was Marsha Hines.
Marsha said to say hello. She said, Jonesy, you say hello to Amanda.
I'm glad she did. I love her.
Susie DeMarchi was there.
Love her.
From the Baby Animals. She said, Jonesy, you say hello to Amanda.
Of course.
I don't know why they're all sounding like Marsha. Daryl Braithwaite was there.
Did he say hello?
No, he actually was a bit of a cold shoulder towards you. Jokes.
No.
He
Don't
said,
break
how's
my
Amanda?
heart.
And Daryl and I had a great chat. It was, you know what? I've done a lot of gigs in my time. Last night's gig, I kid you not, was the most seamless, best gig I've ever been involved in.
Well, lots of people loved it. Lots of comments this morning.
There's feedback?
Feedback from Kim. Awesome concert. Shannon said, you're amazing, Jonesy. Debbie said, love Jonesy tonight. He smashed it. And DJ Mac has said, Jonesy deserves an OAM.
You know what? I do. I do. Because you got one. I should have one.
Well, I have a hip replacement. Do you want one of those? You can't just cherry pick the things I have and say you want them.
I am for having a hip replacement.
No, but I mean, do you just want the things that I have in my cupboard at home, like my old hip?
Yeah, I'd like some of that.
I'll give you that.
In your cupboard. I think I should have an OAM. How do you get one? Well, who do I got to pay? Who gets
You don't pay anyone.
Is there paperwork?
Someone nominates you, and you have to do a lot of charity work.
I do a lot of charity work.
You do. I didn't nominate myself.
Who nominated you?
I didn't make this happen for myself.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be needy, but Brian?
I'm not nominating you.
Why not?
Good.
I'm a good person. I look after you.
You boss me around.
Well, that's because I'm your boss. That's what you do. Kids these days.
I could listen to this all day.
Anyway, I tell you what, West HQ, it's the entertainment gig. That Coliseum
is amazing, isn't it? Remember we did our end of year show last year. We did our show on
People
stage.
are still raving about that. That was a very good show. So that means 2 from 2. Each gig I've had at West HQ has been fantastic.
We've done one before that too, and it was good.
We did Pure Gold
That's
Live. Right. Remember that?
3 out of 3.
And then the pandemic started. But honestly, all that venue...
There's great restaurants around there. There's a hotel you can stay overnight. It's all great.
I stayed at the hotel. The hotel's great. And I got some food. I watched the show. The crew, all the crew there are really good. And that continues on as well for the 60th birthday tonight. They've got Total Country. Troy Casadale's going to be there.
Oh, brilliant.
And then on Friday, Total Icons with my cuz, Dylan Wright. He's going to be performing.
Oh, who won Idol?
Yeah, you know my cousin.
Your wife's cousin?
Well, my wife's first cousin once removed.
Yeah, that's it.
But blood.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Brendan.
That runs strongly through our veins.
Doesn't it just?
So thank you for everyone coming. It was a great night.
Excellent.
Well
I'm so
done.
pleased.
Coming up on the show today, it's Thursday. That can mean only one thing.
TikTok Tucker.
I
but
was gonna
also,
say mystery footy tipper.
yes, also my guru, India Hicks, is coming on our show today.
Oh, your BFF.
My BFF. She's been my design guru BFF.
Mm-hmm.
She does good works all around the world. Her mother, Lady Pamela, has had. She's had she's been part of history for 95 years. She was there in Africa when Princess Elizabeth was told her father had died and that she was going to become queen much earlier than she and her husband expected it.
Wow.
It's amazing. India Hicks herself is King Charles's goddaughter. She was bridesmaid at his wedding to Diana. It's a rich history that she's written a book about. It's going to be fab.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
We can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven, though. Let's get into that. Question 1.
Question 1 goes a bit like this. What's the name of the famous 3D combination puzzle created by the sculptor Erno Rubik?
Jam Nation. WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Mojo Holmes. You would have seen him last night at Gig 60. Darryl Braithwaite, he's got a new song out as well. It's called It's You. I loved it.
Oh, good.
It's a great, great song.
Did he sing, you know what?
He wrapped up the show with the horse.
Old Sid.
Old Sid. Someone said, play the horses at the start of the show, and Darryl got a bit cranky.
Mate, wait, what do you think?
Now I'm not going to play the song.
Yeah, he didn't say
because
that.
of that boy there.
He did not say that.
He did say that. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah. I must apologise as well for the casual attire that I'm wearing today.
I don't often see you in a T-shirt.
I forgot to take clothes last night.
Did you wear the shirt last night that you wore here in the morning?
I was worried it was a bit stinky.
Because you said you had BO in the morning and you were still wearing that at night?
Yeah.
I saw photos of you hugging Marsha.
Well, Marsha didn't notice.
How do you know?
Well,
she noticed and has clocked it. She's clocked the stink.
Benunu, who works for us, she gave me some of her deodorant. She had roll-on.
Oh.
But it's man deodorant as well.
Does she share a roll-on?
What happened was when I left home yesterday morning, I used my wife's deodorant. And it's that girly deodorant. It just doesn't have the power to cut through the manly musk. And then I noticed that I was a bit on the pong at about 9:30. And I thought, oh, gee, I've got a big day. And I had no other shirts to wear.
So you're hosting this big event and you didn't bring another shirt?
I had to douse myself full-on pom shower in Benunu's roll-on. I put it everywhere.
A pom shower and Benunu's roll-on. If this show is being transcribed anywhere, I apologise.
So I'm sorry about my casual mufti. It's Mufti Day today.
Mufti Day.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Maybe you could borrow that deodorant again.
I'm on the pong?
I can't smell you from here. Us, Ryan.
Right?
I'm used to your pong.
This is coming from you. But it's back getting question 7 right. Brett is in Sandy Point.
Hello, Brett.
Good morning, guys.
Question 1. What's the name of the famous 3D combination puzzle created by Erno Rubik, the sculptor?
The Rubik's Cube.
Yes, it is.
What was invented first, Brett? Was it the lighter or the match?
Oh, the lighter.
Yeah, the first lighter was invented in 1823, the first match in 1826.
Extraordinary.
And then Perfect Match came along with Dexter some years later. Let's play Sing It Back, Brett.
Sing it for me, sing it back.
Just sing it to me.
Sing it back to me.
Can you sing the next line of this song?
It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time.
Go.
No, I can't.
Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
Should we give it to Deborah of Acacia Gardens?
I think we have to now. Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
Hello. Let's hear Adele and then you take over.
Secret that the both of us are running out of time.
Hello from the other side.
Oh, you're supposed to. Deborah.
Yeah, let's sass it a little bit.
No, Deborah, sing it back to me. It's not lyrical assassin.
Can we give her a chance?
No. Oh, okay. Deborah, you're back from the dead.
But Deborah, if you can sing it, you'll get
You've
through.
got to sing it, Deborah.
Hello from the other side.
It's good.
Oh, you girlfriend. How good are you, Deborah? What a talent.
Which brings you to question 4. This is multiple choice. What's the world's biggest library? Is it A, the Library of Congress, B, Shanghai Library, or C, the British Library?
The British Library.
It is the British Library.
Wow.
It's got between 170 and 200 million books, I guess, that have been catalogued.
Wow. What about the Library of Congress?
That's got 175.
What about the Shanghai Library?
That's got 57 million. I just happen to know this off the top of my head.
Well, that's China. You'd think they'd have a lot more books.
Well, they've got more than one library.
Yeah, but still, there's like 1 billion people there. Which pop star is set to perform at the AFL Grand Final over the weekend, Deborah? She's just flown into Melbourne.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
She's getting good coin for that as well.
Well, apparently, it's been reported she's getting $5 million for her short appearance, like $1 million a song. Pretty good, isn't it?
Well, they told her just the hits, thanks, Katie. Don't muck around with your new stuff.
Of course, you're getting $1 for the new one and $1 million for every other song. Which 90s virtual pet is attempting a comeback? They've opened a store in the UK. It was big in the 90s. What is it?
Tamagotchi.
Oh, Deborah, look at you
Look
go.
at you go.
Who, Deborah, who do the Roosters and the Sharks have to beat to meet in the grand final
of the NRL?
Penrith and the Storm.
Oh, there you go.
Deborah, you have done it. You've come under a little lacklustre.
I would have liked a little bit of an upward inflection there, Deborah, if that's okay. There you go.
There
We've got
you
a nice
go.
laugh at it. Congratulations, you won the Jam Pack, Deb. It's all coming away. A family pass to Sydney Zoo at Eastern Creek. Marvel at the massive jaws of the life-size moving megalodon shark. A Harbour Bridge climb pass for 4. Let the school holiday games begin. Book at bridgeclimb.com. And Jonesy demanded carrots, cheers for you to colour in and some Staedtler pencils. Deborah, anything you'd like to add?
Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you,
Well done,
Deborah.
Deborah.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Deborah pulled it around.
She did.
Speaking of pulling things out of a hat, you're going to have to find a big fact.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't worry. I've got plenty.
Have to? Okay.
Don't you worry.
I'm not worried.
Don't you
Brendan.
worry your pretty little head about it.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning. 101.7 WSFM.
Well, Deborah wrapped us up early on the Magnificent Seven, didn't she?
What does that mean?
Well, that means a big fact is ready for you.
Have you got one?
I've got a big fact. Have you got good underwear on?
Oh, no. What's it going to make me do? What's it going to make me do?
Because this will...
This will what?
I've had
make
no
me
sleep.
whoop my dax.
It's buffet. You're going to whoop your dad.
Better be good.
I didn't have much sleep.
Because I've done
last
that
night.
yesterday.
I'll put some Bruno Mars on and I'll go looky.
Jam Nation.
WSFM, hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. When there's a hole in the show to be filled, i.e. someone wraps up the Magnificent Seven early,
We need some radio putty. And you know what that is?
you say putty, I say...
Hey, it's a big fact, and it's not crazy. Jonesy got some info, cause he's not lazy. I need my fix of facts on repeat. Jonesy did his research. It's a big fact, baby.
Jonesy did his research.
What have you got?
I clicked onto Reddit during a Bruno Mars song. Cheetahs aren't big cats. They are just very large, small cats. I always thought a cheetah would be part of the big cat family, but it's just a very large, small cat.
Have they been declassified?
I don't know if I want a cheetah in my house. Just ask the Grohl family.
Hey, it's a big fact, and it's not crazy. Jonesy got some info. It's a big fact, baby.
Is that where something's supposed to happen to my underpants? Because it hasn't.
Has something happened to your
No,
underpants?
not a thing.
Maybe you should get a cat.
Okay.
Well, you get a cat in your backyard. Everyone likes those.
You know, the neighbour has a cat.
Yeah, what sort?
I don't know whose cat it is. It's a big grey thing with big eyes.
Okay.
I don't know whose cat it is, but the dog was barking like a fool in the
Your
backyard, my dog. And so I brought her inside. And then somehow into a courtyard area, the dog's gone in there and the cat's just following it and taunting it. And the dog can't even see it.
Right.
So Minnie's walking around and the cat's sitting on a ledge just like a hair's breadth away from the dog, just watching the dog in my dog's own home.
Yeah.
And the dog's walking back and forth and the cat's just looking at it. Minnie has picked up nothing.
Right.
And the cat looks at me and I said, well, I'm leaving this to the two of you. The two of you have to sort this out. This isn't my business. And I just left it at that.
And you just
The dog never saw the cat.
And you just shut the door.
Cats are so much smarter than dogs.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Is this thing on? Bring it on. Are we locked on?
It's on like Donkey Kong.
All right, I'll flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1969, the Beatles released their hit Come Together. This Did you know John Lennon was sued for plagiarism for this song?
I did not.
He took parts of this song, quite obliquely, I think. Wait till you hear it, from a very little-known fringe singer called Chuck Berry. Never heard of Chuck Berry, have you?
Well, John Lennon was inspired greatly by Chuck Berry.
I know, but, I'm being ironic. Chuck Berry's a major performer.
Yeah.
And listen to how much Come Together sounds like Chuck Berry's Come Together. This is the Beatles.
Yep.
Here's Chuck.
Yeah, come on, flat top. He was moving up with me. Then
John.
You've just cut and paste.
You've just slowed it down a notch. Anyway, John was sued for plagiarism, settled out of court.
Right.
And let's hear this now, this great Beatles song.
Ooh.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. I do like crime files. We should have like Jonesy's Crime Files. That'd be a good thing. With some sort of Jonesy's Crime Files with some sort of sting, some sort of...
That's been taken.
I thought that was pretty good, Jem.
All right, do it again.
Jonesy's Crime Files.
What's in your crime files?
It was the pungent smell of cannabis wafting from the cabin of the Hyundai iLoad van that first raised eyebrows. Whenever you see one of those iLoad vans, you always think something dodgy's going on.
Oh, do you?
The white van. The two highway patrol constables eyed with suspicion the two men in the van on the Sturt Highway just outside Wagga Wagga early on Thursday, one Thursday morning rather in June. The pair told them that they'd been to Adelaide briefly and were heading back to Sydney. The officers would have let that go.
Except for what?
But they smelled a very strong, pungent smell of cannabis. Further investigation, they quickly struck gold. A secret door built into the van's floor allegedly revealed an underfloor compartment stuffed to the gills with cannabis leaf.
What are the chances?
Vacuum sealed into 79 bags and packed neatly for travel. The cannabis weighed 39 kilos. That's a lot of pot.
Wow.
39 kilos, worth $875,000 out on the
How did that get there?
The police separated the driver and the passenger just to check their stories out as to why they were coming back from Adelaide. Why had they been in Adelaide? The driver said that they were coming back from Adelaide because he was going to buy a motorcycle and got to see the motorcycle in Adelaide and didn't like the motorcycle, so turned around and came home, which is a fairly reasonable story, except the passenger said they were travelling to Adelaide to do some painting work at a private residence, but there was no paintbrushes or paint in the van.
No, instead they found all the drugs.
Yeah, so I would just say you've built the secret compartment. You've gone to all that effort. You've vacuum sealed the bags. Just get your stories straight.
Yeah, because if they had the same story, the police would have said, off you go.
Off you go.
Both painting a house, nothing to see here.
I like the motorbike one. That's very plausible. We're just time wasters from Sydney.
Fair enough. It's my mistake for opening the bottom of your car and seeing all that stuff.
This has been Jonesy's Crime Files.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
It's not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Thursday is TikTok Tucker Day.
Well, I've seen this on TikTok, and it might be nice, but I just can't tell. That's most of these things,
That's
isn't
what
it?
you said about healthy Coke.
What was in that?
Balsamic vinegar
and
soda water.
And fizzy mineral water, I think.
Yeah.
And what happened to that? And you sprayed it on the wall with it through your mouth.
That's what you said about egg coffee as well.
Yeah. Well,
But
this
I sprayed
is
that all over Colin Fastidge.
this is lasagna that's made with 2-minute noodles.
Okay.
So you start with 4 blocks of the 2-minute noodles. Here they are. I've got 4 packets of ramen.
You've gone... Well, is
me
that
open
ramen
this
or
pack.
just Maggi 2-minute noodles?
It's the same thing. They're ramen noodles.
Are they?
And kick you right in the ramen. I know you're in a mood. You haven't had much sleep and you're going to be a pain. So we
Hang
get
on.
4
Can I
packets
just-
of
can-
ramen,
excuse me,
2-minute noodles.
Can I just put my mind back together because it was just blown? Are you saying 2-minute noodles are ramen noodles?
I think so, aren't they, Ryan? What do you
I
think?
thought ramen noodles were ramen noodles and 2-minute noodles were 2-minute noodles.
It's the same thing. It's a friggin' noodle. All right, well, let's just say it's 2-minute noodles. But I think that's a brand name, which is why.
Maggi 2-minute noodles.
I don't know. Anyway, look.
I'll just say it doesn't.
You know those
it
blocks?
takes them longer than 2 minutes to cook, by the way.
Come on. We've got blocks of these uncooked noodles. Ryan, any information you'd like to share?
Well, yeah, ramen is created from scratch, whereas instant noodles are made from a wide selection of prefabricated noodles.
All right.
Okay.
So let's proceed. Thank you, Brendan. This is riveting radio. So listen to me. We've got 4 of these in a baking dish.
Yep.
But you only need 2 of the sachets of the flavour.
Well, they're very
Sprinkle
salty.
that over the top. There's 1.
Yep.
We're happy with that being 1. And here, what comes after 1, Brendan? I'll help you. It's 2. So then we have 2 packets of those. So we've got 2 packets of the sachets of flavour.
Yep.
4 packets of the noodles. Now I cover those bricks of noodles with pasta sauce.
Oh, you're opening the dolmio.
I've opened the dolmio. I pour that over the top. Okay, there we go.
You didn't use Legos?
I've poured that over the top. That's the dolmio.
Green.
Now, on top of that, I pour heavy cream.
Heavy cream?
Heavy cream, man. It's heavy. Emotionally drained cream.
Without the risk of raising your eye out.
I pour cream. That's cream.
What's the difference between heavy cream and normal cream?
Well, light cream is called pouring cream. This is thickened cream.
Thank you.
All right, so I've poured that over the top, more than is required because I was a little bit angry. Then I spread a large scoop of ricotta on the top. Good morning, Mr. Fart. We pour a large scoop of ricotta.
I don't know if I like ricotta.
That's a shame.
Actually, ricotta's cottage cheese I don't like. I got no time for cottage cheese.
All right, Brendan, why don't we go through the list of things you like?
I just don't like it.
So we put ricotta on the top. Now what we do is we top the ricotta with pepperoni. You know how they say food's good for you if you don't have to open too many packets?
Yep.
I've opened about 18 already.
Okay.
Let's put the ricotta
Is
on.
that Don?
What's this? This is Primo pepperoni.
Yep.
That's going. I'm not a big fan of pepperoni. Are you?
I like pepperoni.
Okay, good. So that goes on the top like that. Little circles of pepperoni.
Yep.
Sprinkled along the top.
Yep.
On top of, so what have we got so far? Let's recap. We've got 2 minutes. Well, we've got our noodles.
Your ramen,
We've
allegedly.
got pasta sauce. We've got ricotta. We have now what's this called? Meat. We put our meat on. Then we top that with some mozzarella. You have to pay the cheese tax on the one who's going to have some. Mozzarella in my gob and mozzarella sprinkled on top. So there you have it.
The hygiene in this kitchen is extraordinary.
I know, isn't it? So
some of that just went from your mouth
into the meal.
Oh, no.
Ryan, that's your bit. So here it is. It's all in the baking dish.
Yep.
This is going to take a while to cook. So
what do you cook that in?
Pardon? In an oven. Oh, really? I was going to cook it in the back of my car. It's going into an oven for an hour at 180 degrees.
Okay.
And then we're going to see whether 2-minute noodle lasagna is as delicious as it might be. That's as much as I can offer.
I think you've done enough.
I think I have too.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
How's that? 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can turn it into $2,000 with one bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
James is in Liverpool.
Hello, James.
Good morning, how are you?
Very
Great.
well. Let's see what we can do for you. 10 questions, 60 seconds. Okay, if you're not sure, say pass, okay? Because we usually have time to come back.
Okay, definitely.
All right, James, here we go. Here comes question number 1. A baby cat is called a what? Question 2. How many corners are on a rectangle?
3.
Oh, no.
James.
James, you went triangle.
James, you know.
It's one of those things you know, but you jumped your own gun.
Yeah.
Oh, James. Well, you got $100 just for answering one question.
That
so
was
that's
akin
not
to
bad.
Thorpe plopping in the pool. Remember that at the Olympics all those years ago? That you did a Thorpe, James.
He didn't do a plop in the pool.
No, he plopped in the pool.
He went early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, James, look, thank you. And I'm sorry it didn't go
It
your way
happens to
today.
the best of us, James. Don't beat yourself up, mate. It'll be back again tomorrow. That is, mate. Carry on. Have a good day. Thank you.
Jam Nation.
So on a current affair last night, a bride called Chrislyn was telling us about her wedding day. She had her photos taken. She loved the photographer. She even recommended him to people. But when she got the photos back, she wasn't so happy. Let's tell her story through promo.
Here comes the bride, with her eyes shut.
It's heartbreaking.
The dodgy pictures that ruin Chrislyn's big day.
I didn't have a photo with my parents with my eyes open.
Joey's happy snap stuffer.
He's completely blown it.
Chrislyn wants a please explain.
It's terrible.
A current affair tonight.
And you should see the photos. She said in most of them, in over half of them, her eyes are closed. In every in all of them, everyone else's eyes are open. Getting out of the car, eyes closed. Posing with a family, eyes closed. She said it was a big financial investment for us, as it is. I don't have a single photo with my parents with my eyes open, she said. With my sister, with guests, my eyes are closed.
Because it happens to me as an involuntary reaction when someone takes a picture of you. I like to think when I was a kid, my mother was constantly taking pictures of us. It used to drive us crazy. You'd be doing something, kicking the footy. Okay, everyone gather around and let's get a photo. Ruin the mood. So I think it's like an involuntary reaction. I don't like getting my picture taken.
You are famous for closing your eyes during a photo.
But everyone takes about 8 billion photos, so naturally there would be one picture where my eyes are open.
Well, but I think we have to take 1 billion because your eyes are closed through a lot of them.
I guarantee you this. You take one picture of me, okay, let's take a picture. You'll find that my eyes are open.
Well, someone sent a picture of you on stage last night. Did a great job, apparently, at...
Apparently.
No, you did it. Well, I wasn't there. You did a great... Well, I'm saying people said you did an amazing job.
Someone said I should get an Order of Australia.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. They sent a photo through. Your eyes were closed.
Yeah, but I didn't know they were taking the photo.
Jenna, our digital... guru here, she says your eyes are closed in all the photos.
You know what she does? She comes in here and goes, let's get this photo. Let's get 60 more photos.
But how about on your wedding day? Are your eyes open?
My eyes are wide open. They are wide open.
With fear.
No, they're wide open with joy.
On my wedding day, we'd employed a cameraman. I'd only got back from a Beyond 2000 trip 3 weeks before my wedding. I was very casual about how is all this going to come together. So I got the Channel 7 photographer, because I was working at Beyond 2000 at the time, to do our photographs, just to come in, because I didn't know I didn't know anything about booking anything. And we took the photos of me smiling, dressed for the wedding, me pinning the thing on my dad's lapel, all of that stuff. We're about to get in the car to go to the wedding, and he said, I haven't put any film in the camera. Had to go back and do all of that again. I know. We had to go back and do all that again.
Did he come in the Channel 7 chopper? No. Chilling you to your feet?
Chilling me to my feet, that's exactly right. So the tribal drum is going to beat for wedding photo fails.
Here comes the bride with her eyes shut.
What are your wedding photo fails? That's the worst day to have a photo fail is your wedding day. You get one crack at it and that's it. Oh, maybe 2 or 3 more, but with that one person.
Jam Nation. They take so many photos at a wedding, honestly. So many photos.
But that's the nature of it. These are mementos you look at for the rest of your life. Having said that, I got them developed probably 2 years after the wedding, and they're all just in a box under the house, all stuck together. I don't have an album. I didn't do any of those things. Yeah. So I'm not the right person to talk to about the importance of wedding photos. But if you have a run of terrible photos and that's all you've got, you can't repeat the day. This bride on A Current Affair has said that the photographer somehow she's got her eyes closed in every single photo. Not a single photo of her with her parents, with her eyes open, shot of her getting out of the car, eyes closed.
At my son and now my daughter-in-law's wedding, the dude took 1 billion photos. Surely out of all of those, if this guy had taken 1 billion photos, he would have found ones with her eyes indeed open.
Well, not the ones that have been given to her. Yeah, and you'd wait a while till you get the photos back and you go, oh, my God, that's so distressing.
And while he's going through the thing with the little magnifying thing, okay, well, clearly her eyes are shut.
Yeah, well, the tribal drum is beating for wedding photo fails.
Here comes the bride with her eyes shut.
Sasha has joined us.
Hi, Sasha. What were the photos like?
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. Well, I booked hot rods for my wedding. We used my dad's 1928 Dodge as my bridal car, and I had 2 other rods, a 32 coupe and something else. And the idiot photographer took the photos of my bridesmaids getting out of your average everyday Commodore.
Didn't get any of the fancy cars.
No, they got me coming out of my dad's Dodge, but none of my 3 bridesmaids had photos out of the white everyday Commodore.
And was it like a good Commodore? Was it of the time?
It's obviously not as great as a hot rod.
Did it have a big V8 hanging out the bonnet?
No, just your average VL.
A VL Commodore.
And so when you got your photos back, a few weeks afterwards, you go, what the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that 32 coupe, that's the same one in the Legs film clip. You know, ZZ Top, she's got legs. Am I right there, Sasha?
That's right, yep. And beautiful cars, absolutely beautiful cars, and she takes them in a Commodore.
Oh.
That's what happens when you get women to take photos of cars.
Okay. Well, you think maybe hiring a woman, you get more more
No,
intuitive
because they
wedding
don't say
photos.
they have car blindness. It'd be like you. You'd say, I could have a Bugatti or something like that, and you just take a picture of a Prius.
I thought a Bugatti was a piece of jewellery.
Jennifer is joining.
Hello, Jennifer. Tell us about the wedding photos.
Oh, hello, Jonesy and Amanda. Look, I was really serious about the photos, but I have to tell you I got married in the late 90s, so it was all film. And back in the day, you would go to the photographer's house, have a meeting, look at their portfolio and make decisions, ask questions about the whole process and, of course, get a quote, what that included. And so we were very serious about finding a photographer that would really capture our day beautifully. So we had these wonderful memories. And so we met our photographer, we made the decision, looked at his portfolio, everything was wonderful. And then on the day of the wedding, I got a phone call. Oh, my cousin's coming. Oh, okay, all right, good. So cousin came, he took photos, all seemed to be well.
Oh, so the cousin instead of your photographer?
The cousin's photographer came instead. Anyway, so on went the day. It is in the 90s, so we didn't see any proofs or anything like that for a number of months. We did notice he was standing around a little bit, but we didn't think too much of it. There was photos taken at the right time. He had 2 cameras and looked like he had all the gear, and so we were pretty excited for these wacky-do photos that were coming to mark this wonderful day.
Yeah.
And we opened our album. Every single photo. My husband is my true north, but these photos were all northeast to southwest. Every single photo had us on a diagonal.
What?
So every photo had us slightly on edge, as sure as the side of a triangle. Not one was straight.
You would have looked like you got married on a ship.
Yeah.
Totally right. Totally
So
right.
was that his arty sort of slant?
Or was
at
he
that,
just hopeless?
as it were?
Yes, because I rang the photographer to express my dismay at the angle of all the photos, and he said, it was an artistic choice. So it wasn't one that we chose.
Wow. So you have a long chat with the photographer.
Yep.
He says, I can't come. Here's my cousin who makes a creative choice about getting you on the angle.
Yeah, I mean, I am thankful I have photos, and as a result, we display one very fine angled photo in the house, but that is all. Everyone that looked at the album would say, why are they all on an angle?
Yeah, just do one on an angle. Did he perhaps have one leg shorter than the other? Do we look at that?
Perhaps. We do have photos of him leaning up against a wall where one does wonder, but never mind.
Maybe he had a few little drinky drinks.
Yeah, maybe like you know.
Well, thank you, Jennifer.
He
We're going
wasn't
to
wearing his built-up shoe that day.
take more of your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast. We are back, baby.
Here we go.
I'm probably more in it for the promo than in anything, but ACA last night had the story of the jilted bride.
Here comes the bride with her eyes shut.
It's heartbreaking.
The dodgy pictures that ruin Chrisland's big day.
I didn't have a photo with my parents with my eyes open.
Joey's happy snap stuffer.
He's completely blown it.
Chrisland wants a please explain.
It's terrible.
A current affair tonight.
They take a lot of photos.
She wasn't jilted. She had a photographer. She had a groom.
She was jilted by the photographer.
Well, that's right. Well, she was duped by the photographer, not deliberately. He was just hopeless. Every single photo, her eyes were closed.
Yeah.
So the tribal drum is beating for wedding photo fails.
Here comes the bride with her eyes shut.
You had a Channel 7 photographer and he forgot to put film in the camera.
Yeah. Luckily, he discovered that before we got to where we were getting married, but we'd done all the photos of me at home, me putting the flower on Dad's lapel, all of that stuff. Had to redo all of that.
What about your ill-fated bikini shoot when they forgot to put film in the camera as well?
I know. I'm still outraged. I'm going to reschedule that. Thank you for
And you
reminding
didn't
me.
even have a camera.
There are a lot of photographers now you mention it.
Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Oh, good morning, guys. Well, you're going to love my story. We had a photographer who came multiple times before the wedding. He arrived on the day. He had like 3 cameras hanging off him. He had a person with him who had a big filter thing, well, this is going to be great. It was a Scottish wedding, so we had, everyone was in kilts, beautiful. Anyway, long story short, he returned our USB of our photos to our door in an envelope. He didn't hand deliver.
when we looked at them, we had about 50 photos. And he ghosted us. He wouldn't answer our calls. And then I was a receptionist at a medical centre. And one day, this guy walks in, the postman, and who is it but my photographer?
Whoa.
And he looked at me, and luckily there wasn't any patients in the room, and I just went, you! And he threw the packages. His eyes were like golf balls. He threw the packages that he was delivering, and he ran out the door and ran down the driveway.
Jenny, he gave you 50 photos. Were they any good?
They were just very average. Yep. He got in the way of absolutely everybody else, even me walking down the aisle. It was a semi-rural setting. It was beautiful. We had a dam down the bottom. Yeah. We had this beautiful little boy who was dressed in a kilt. He was only 2. We got one photo of him.
Yeah, I've seen those photographers do that. They make a big show of it. They're all climbing on the floor and they got 50 cameras, and then you don't get for all the effort that he put in, you would be expecting better photos.
Were you expecting more photos, better photos, or a whole album, but he just got a USB in an envelope?
Absolutely. I said to him, I don't care what the photos look like, all your other shots, the hundreds that you were thinking away. I just want them. And he never gave them to us, and he wouldn't answer any calls. It totally ruined our wedding. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. I'm sorry to hear that.
Like a bikini photographer.
Wow. Even 50 would be enough, let's face it.
Amy has joined us.
Hello, Amy. What happened to the photographs?
Oh, morning, guys. Well, we actually had to do a whole reshoot of our wedding, of our wedding party. So our lovely stepson that's now 24, he was 10 at the time. Obviously, us girls went off and got ready separately. The boys decided to get McDonald's. They didn't check that a 10-year-old may need to go to the bathroom before they have a long 6-hour wedding to go to, a long day. So we got through the wedding. We went to go get our photos done. My stepson and my brother-in-law were nowhere to be found. So he had to run him down to the local McDonald's, take him in there because he actually shut his pants and he had to be cleaned up in the McDonald's cubicle, and then my sister-in-law and brother-in-law had to take him home, wash him down in the shower twice and get him dressed in a pair of board shorts and a T-shirt and bring him back down to the wedding.
Did he get in the photo shoot?
We actually did a couple with him in his little board shorts just to make it a little bit more fun, and we can laugh about it about, good 12 years later.
Yeah. And it's good. And the kid went on to be the Prime Minister of the country. So it's all okay.
Thank you, Amy.
Good on you, Amy. Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Let's go down to the Jonesy and Amanda answer the pub test. And what a can of worms we opened yesterday with the designer babies.
We had author Genevieve Gannon. She's written a novel called Inheritance, but she did a lot of research into the world of designer babies. Gene editing can help, obviously, avoid a range of inheritable diseases. Imagine if you were both carriers to a disease. You do everything in your power to make sure your children were healthy. But where do we draw the line? Lots of stories. Well, here's one that she told.
There are clinics in California where IVF is not as well regulated, where people are coming and they're saying, I want to choose the sex of my child, I want to choose my child's eye colour. And clinics over there are looking at other things that they can offer parents. They're looking at hair colour, they're not there yet. They're looking at height, they're not there yet. They're looking at propensity to obesity. They're looking at visual acuity. And the doctors there are saying that eventually they'll be able to get a profile for many, many genetic traits. And we're hearing really interesting stories out of the clinics over there. Famous singers coming in and saying, can you make our child a famous singer?
Whoa.
It's hard, isn't it? Because the same technology that allows you to make sure a child doesn't inherit a terrible disease is allowing you to maybe choose your hair colour and eye colour. We're not, as she says, we're not quite there yet, but in clinics, they won't have the regulations that clinics here will have, for example. And because you can, who's going to stop you?
It's like ordering a car. Remember the old days, you just go to the car lot and you just bought the car, whatever came out, and you can do everything, seat colour, paint colour, all that stuff, what you want.
Yeah. So where do we draw the line on all this? We've got a lot of comments online about this. I like this one from William McCabe, who said, pretty soon we'll have children being dumped at the side of the road 6 weeks after Christmas when they realise their hard work are not a toy. How do you feel? And there's a length and breadth of designer babies, from basic manipulation for disease to full-on eye colour.
Mm-hmm.
Designer babies, do they pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
We're into finals time. Our last mystery footy tipper was Bo Ryan. He got...
You said he got 2 out of 8.
He got 4 out of 8. Well, he got 2. It was only 4 games.
So he got half right. So let's say it's 4 out of 8.
He got 50%.
Yeah.
No wooden spoon for you, Bo. Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
they are a 2-time premiership winner with both the Broncos and the Knights. They are currently playing with the Roosters and for New South Wales and Australia. They have NRL in their veins after their dad played for the Raiders and their husband played for the Knights. They are the one, the only Channel 9 ambassador. The artist formerly known as Millie Boyle, these days Millie Elliott.
This is dangerous.
Hey guys, I'm Millie Elliott. I'm an NRLW player.
Look at those eyes right there. She's a cold stone killer.
Millie busts away from 1, 2, gets to the line and scores. What a superstar, what a try.
Skill written all over it.
Millie Elliott.
There she is.
Hello, Millie.
Hello. Gosh, I want to start my day every day like that.
Well, I tell you what, Foxy, dip our hats to, because he cut out all the Boyle references and had to put an Elliott reference.
Right.
Which is a polite way of saying congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You didn't want to go with Millie Boyle Elliott?
No. Too much of a mouthful, you know. I was thinking Millie Elliott, Nee Boyle, but, you know, we'll just keep it nice and
Millie
short.
Boyle Elliott sounds like a directive.
Yeah, it sounds like a cooking directive, maybe. Yes. And how long ago was the wedding?
It was nearly a year ago now, 6th of October.
Yeah,
so last year. All good.
What sort of question is that?
No trouble in paradise.
Oh, good. Okay, well, we've got some big footy. There's a lot of skin in the game from Amanda and myself here because you know that I'm a Sharks supporter. Amanda is a Rooster supporter. There is a chance.
A very slim chance.
There's a chance
Yes,
that the Sharks and the Roosters could meet each other in the grand final.
Now, Millie, you're going to have to tip with your head because we want to know what you really, really, really think. It's going to be tough. The Storm, Roosters. How are you going here?
You know what? It's going to be an upset, I think. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I do think the Roosters are going to win on the road down in Melbourne. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty, as we saw last week.
Yeah. It doesn't matter whether it's pretty, just get it done.
Just get the 2 points and get out of there and get back to Sydney.
Oh,
that's
Millie.
the mission
Because
this week.
Victor Radley, he's stumping up again.
Yeah.
And he's like the Bluesmobile at the end of the Blues Brothers. He's just going to go hell for leather.
And Trent Robertson must have said to Jared and also to Radley, said, don't get sent off. Whatever you do, we need you. Play nice.
Just JWH, just calm down. Calm the fuck.
I know.
Okay, Millie, well, you said that about Amanda's side. What about, and I know past for the Sharks and the Panthers, it doesn't look good for the Sharks in the past.
Look, I don't want to admit it, but I don't see Sharks coming out of this one alive. I think the Panthers it's a bit dramatic, but look, the writing's on the wall. It's going to be... Yeah, I feel like the Sharks have battled really well to get to where they are, but I think the Panthers are rested and ready to go to another level, to be honest.
I was hoping you'd candy coat a bit there, Millie, because you know what I feel?
Sorry.
And I just put all my money on the Sharks. I put the house and everything on. I need to swear because I believe that the boys can do it.
I'd like to see your receipts, Brendan. I don't believe a word that you've just said. Put all my much support.
They're paying $4 at the moment. You know, that's good odds.
Yeah.
I think
that's good odds.
And I don't want to go against you, Millie, but I'm just thinking that...
Well, we will know on Sunday.
Yep.
No, we'll know on Saturday.
We'll know on Saturday.
The games are Friday, Saturday. Millie, thank you and happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for your time and up the Chooks.
And up the Sharks, Millie.
Yes, and them.
Oh, okay.
And them. Nicely said. And them. Thank you.
No tea towel for you. We're going to send you a Jonesy Demand tea towel.
Send you a half one.
Good on you, Millie.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Watch the NRL and the NRLW exclusively live only on 9 and 9 now.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
The pub test today, designer babies, do they pass the pub test?
Well, we spoke to Genevieve Gannon. She's written a novel called Inheritance, but in doing so, she researched a lot about all the clinics around the world that are offering all kinds of designer babies.
And there's one thing you can take away, like the alcohol gene or the gene for mental health and things like that.
Or the gene for disease, inheritable diseases maybe.
But
you can also get this.
And we're hearing really interesting stories out of the clinics over there. Famous singers coming in and saying, can you make our child a famous singer?
We don't have that. We have rules here in Australia where you cannot manipulate the genes. Overseas, they don't have that.
In America, you can. You can choose. So if you've got a bunch of girls in your house and you want a boy, you can go over there and manipulate
But
that.
I can see why parents would want to get rid of inherited disease. Who wouldn't want their child to be disease-free? But where do you draw the line on what the technology can do? Designer babies, so they pass the pub test.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. I love that we are all different. What is the world coming to?
No, because some people are selfish. If there wasn't safeguards, they would do that type of thing.
Look, I feel like if we start allowing things like this, society, who are never happy already, will never be happy unless we get what we want. I think some things in life are left to chance. Whether it's a boy, a girl, blonde or brown, you need to let the universe do its thing.
Let the universe
do its thing.
Well, what's the oven doing right now? Not a bun in the oven. We have a ramen lasagna in the oven, a 2-minute noodle lasagna. It's taken substantially longer than 2 minutes to cook it. We'll see what it tastes like next.
We're heading into the danger zone.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Well, I saw this on TikTok and I thought it could be the best of things or the worst of things, which is often how this segment begins. Ramen lasagna. You've questioned me earlier that 2-minute noodles apparently aren't ramen. 2-minute noodle lasagna. So I got 4 packets of these.
All I said, Council, was I didn't know that 2-minute noodles are ramen noodles.
Well, then we Googled it and apparently they're not.
Gem, am I right? What did you say?
Ramen noodles are made from scratch. I've got 2-minute noodles. Can we assume that that's where we're going?
Ramen's created from scratch. Instant noodles are made from a wide selection of prefabricated noodles. And this website says, think about it the next time you name something ramen.
Yeah, maybe you should think about that next
Well, let's
time.
tell TikTok that, shall we? So let's proceed. I put 4 blocks of noodles into this baking dish. I sprinkled 2 packets of the flavouring over
You don't want
the
to go
top.
to 4 packs?
No, it says 2 packets.
Just
I'm
the
following
2
the
packs,
recipe.
sure.
I'm following the recipe. Then I covered that with pasta sauce. I poured heavy cream over the top. I put a big scoop of ricotta on the top. I topped that with pepperoni and then with mozzarella. Calories much? So what we're going to do now, it's been baking for over an hour.
Yep.
At 180.
That's Celsius.
No, Fahrenheit. The lowest temperature you can possibly imagine.
Just in case people want to make this at home, a lot of people make this stuff.
In an American oven? No.
We have, thanks to iHeartRadio, we're global.
All right.
So we might have some American friends that want to
They'd
make
be very confused by the way you talk, Bogan. All right, you're making me angry today.
Why do you get so jazzed?
Here you go, Ryan. That's yours. That's a big... It looks nice. It looks like it's got Justin Timberlake hair underneath all this kind of Italian goop. Brendel, here's yours.
Thank you, Mum.
Here's yours. Don't eat it till I say we all have it. Oh, what a shame. Here it is.
A pity. It's a new the equipment's new, honestly.
Here you go. And now I'm getting mine.
Wow.
Here we go. You ready? Have everyone got their implements?
Yes. Mine went straight into my...
Is that where it landed?
I don't know how you did that, but
I was
you did.
aiming for your chest. All right, when I say 3,
Rightio.
go in. Oh, you kind of have to eat it like spaghetti.
Is it cooked enough? Oh, goodness me.
Oh, yum.
Are you joking?
No.
Wow.
Yum.
Oh, my goodness.
That,
That is extraordinary.
We can go on making orgasm noises all morning. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
That
is good. And the slightly crunchy bits of almost uncooked noodle at the end makes it even better.
I thought the 4-minute bacon pancakes last week was excellent, but that just makes that look like slop.
This is the easiest way to make lasagna, I reckon. What do you think?
I reckon you make this and you could take this to Neil Perry's restaurant.
Why would you take food to a restaurant and say, look what I can do, Neil?
His ponytail.
Don't call it ramen, for God's sake.
His ponytail would drop off and you go, oh, my God.
I think that is spectacularly delicious. The recipe for this will be on our socials today.
Team success.
You
hungry?
Starving. Yum.
What you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you
This is a
diarrhea.
good one for kids who've just left home, I reckon. If you want to have friends over, make that.
Yeah, and if you like to partake in a bit of the hay, man.
Why would you do that? Now, look sharp, because my best friend in the entire universe, my guru, India Hicks, is joining us on the Zoom next.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Well, our next guest is my absolute idol. She is the goddaughter of King Charles. She served as bridesmaid to Princess Diana. But India Hicks's links to royalty go much further back than that. Her mother, Lady Pamela, played a pivotal role in the royal family. She was Queen Elizabeth's lady-in-waiting. In fact, she was by her side for some of the biggest moments in history, including the day the Queen became a monarch. It's an extraordinary life, and it's been captured in a new book by India called Lady Pamela. India, hello.
Here she is.
Hello. So lovely to be with you both.
So nice to talk to you.
I'd say both, because the last time I said, oh, Amanda, and then that was...
Jonesy got a bit jealous.
Well, I know that you have a BFF thing going on, but I want to be a part of this this triumvirate.
Yeah. Sure. Well, welcome along.
We're letting you in.
We're letting you in just for a few minutes only. Your mother's life, Lady Pamela Hicks's life, is quite extraordinary. She was by Princess Elizabeth's side in Africa, pretty much in a treehouse, when Princess Elizabeth learnt that her father, the king, had died. And years before it was expected, she was to become queen. What extraordinary memories your mum must have of that.
Well, it's funny because the book is called Lady Pamela, and it's called My Mother's Extraordinary Years as Daughter of the Viceroy of India, Lady-in-Waiting to the Queen and wife of David Hicks. So it's that she's lived in the shadow of all of these people. And I actually felt it was time to tell her story, because she was there at these pivotal historical moments. I mean, she saw the birth of a nation when she was out in India. She was, as you say, that with the Queen, that moment she was up the tree with the Queen. She went up as Princess Elizabeth comes down as the Queen. And there were only two other people there apart from Prince Philip, my mother, and Martin Sharp was the private secretary. My mother is really the only person alive today who was there. Probably the only person alive today, I would hazard a guess, who has sat next to Mahatma Gandhi at a prayer meeting. I mean, literally right next to him. She said it was extraordinary when you hear talk about it, how, there were 800,000 people that would come and gather to listen to him, and how he controlled that crowd just with his voice. I mean, amazing things. And she's seen things that really is a disappearing world that we'll never see again.
How is she? She's in her mid-90s now. Her memory seems incredible.
Incredible. And I think that's because she's an avid reader. So she's always exercising that muscle. Amanda, I'm exercising the wrong muscles, clearly. Not exercising that reading muscle enough. But she's got an amazing memory. She's got a brilliant wit about her, and it tells a story absolutely perfect. Her comedic timing is so professional. I literally, on my Instagram just now, I've just posted a beautiful picture of the house that we grew up in. And I said that I'd taken my mum to the pub last weekend, and she leant across the table to me. And bear in mind, she's lived in the same village for 64 years. And she leant across and she said, I've seen many changes to this pub. It first began as a brothel.
Oh.
As a brothel. Fantastic. She'd seen it as brothel. We were having fish and chips. So there we go.
That was one of the specials back in the brothel days as well, I suppose.
In the brothel, yeah. So go on Instagram, India Hicks Style, and you'll see that really funny moment of her telling me that.
But you were Princess Diana's bridesmaid. How old were you when you were Princess Diana's bridesmaid?
I was 12. I was little enough, but old enough to take the job seriously. And I had this beautiful waist-length hair all of my life. And just before that wedding, I decided to chop it off and look like a boy. Really, truly, the worst hair dye of my life. And there were probably, 1 billion people watching that? Terrible.
Not all the family memories have been so joyous. Your grandfather, Lord Mountbatten, was assassinated by the IRA. You lost your cousin in that event as well. So there's some really traumatic moments too.
Well, it's definitely worth mentioning that. And in fact, I really deliberated about putting that chapter in this book, because essentially this book is a beautiful illustrated biography. And once I began to dig in the archives, I came across all these amazing photographs, press cuttings, beautiful invitations, programs, royal letters from the Queen, all sorts of things that I felt needed to come out, because this is history that we're seeing. But I also wanted people to understand that, yes, of course, my mother has lived a very privileged life indeed, but it has been tainted with great tragedy. And the murder of my grandfather in 1979 by the IRA was an extraordinarily difficult moment for my mother to overcome, so much so that actually she developed breast cancer a number of years later. Of course, when I talked to her about that period, and I said, but, Mum, my God, you have breast cancer. She so didn't want to be an inconvenience to anyone. She got the gardener to drive her to the hospital, because that is the generation that we're talking about. That is the upbringing of that extraordinary generation who went through a war and they realized it was not about them. We were to look out and not in. So in the book, even though it is a beautifully illustrated 252 pages of delightful images, there are some lessons to be learned from the 95 years. And yes, that enormous tragedy definitely needed to be talked about, because I think in it there is this extraordinary lesson about understanding and coping with grief. And one of my mother's great quotes that she loves to say, that she didn't come up with, but she always loves to say, is turn your face to the sun and the shadows will fall behind you. And that was absolutely how we were brought up after that. I was 11 years old. I'd never heard of a political assassination. We were there all together on holiday in Ireland before, really this terrible, terrible thing happened. But as a family, we were told we will hold no bitterness. We will not regret this. We will just move forward. And I think that that's an extraordinary lesson that so many of us could benefit from today.
King Charles is your godfather. Do you talk to him regularly? Does he send you cards and things like that?
I don't talk to him regularly. He's quite a busy man. And he, though, is my godfather, and he is an incredibly loyal, dedicated, extraordinary man. And he's a really wonderful godfather. And yes, he never forgets a birthday or Christmas, that's for sure. When I was younger, he would fastidiously send a gift, a birthday present. I've got other godparents who are utterly useless, but he was quite busy. Did. He is an amazing, amazing man. I think, we all watched as a chapter closed when the late Queen Elizabeth died and when he ascended to the throne. And I think we've seen with great reassurance and encouragement and comfort that he and Camilla and Kate and William are this extraordinary four that are very, very solid, and they are modernising monarchy in a way that I think is needed. But more than that, he's a man who so long before any of us understood about sustainability or thinking in a green way, he was hugging trees and running his car on yoga, and we were like, who's this crazy man? And now we're like, thank goodness he's our king.
Could Harry come back into the fold? Do you think he wished Harry happy birthday recently? Can you see a softening going on there?
I would have absolutely no comment. I wouldn't have any understanding of that relationship at all.
I want to hear more about yogurt-driven cars.
Where's these yogurt-driven cars coming from?
I think maybe I've exaggerated slightly, but I think that there is a lot of yogurt involved. No, I think there is yogurt
Top
involved.
up on your Yoplait. Well, India, it's great to talk to you. You can get your hands on Lady Pamela now.
The book.
That's the book, by the way.
Don't get your hands on Lady Pamela. Yeah. She would be. She's 95 and playing canasta quietly in England. But the book took me 2 years, and it's really my letter of love to my mum, who has seen this incredible unfolding of history in the 95 years that she's led. And it is absolutely in Australia, ready to be shopped and read.
Extraordinary. Thank you for joining us, India. Look after yourself.
Thank you very much, both of you, Jonesy.
Thank you
for having me.
I'm a part of the gang.
You are indeed.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation
Podcast.
You're live on the air.
Live and kicking.
It's a great day to be alive. And away we go.
You two big gutzos, you and Ryan, have sat here that whole time eating the TikTok tucker that was just left out in the cold, the lasagna that was made with 2-minute noodles. And now you're pulling a face of regret.
There is a face of regret.
I feel sick.
I know. You both hoovered up an entire baking tray.
And don't be calling a sick day tomorrow, mate.
I don't think
Don't be
come
doing.
in.
Of course you come in because we've got a big day tomorrow. Let's put it on the tab.
Put it on the towel. Put it on the towel. Put it on the towel. Put it on the towel.
We've given away free coffees. We've given away movie passes. Tomorrow, the big daddy, Fuel.
We're
going to tell you. I guess we tell you tomorrow morning because we're still sort of sorting
Yeah, we
it
don't
out.
want people camping out overnight.
No, that's
with
true.
jerry cans like I've seen from Mad Max.
That is true. We want to save that till the morning.
Yep.
We will tell you tomorrow morning where you can get free fuel on us.
Exciting times.
Put it on the towel. Put it on the towel.
Come on, we paid for the jingle. Let's use it.
I know. We didn't pay for the jingle. It's from AI.
We paid Mr. AI.
It costs nothing. Is there anything else, Ryan?
I think I'm going to spew.
Great. Put on some cutting crew and run off to sick bay, mate.
Jam Nation.
The news is quite alarming on Pete's News last night.
And tsunami alert. Nah, just joking. The bomb alert that caused a wave of panic.
That's
BOM meaning Bureau of Meteorology.
Yeah, not B-O-M-B.
No,
B-O-M.
but the way the world is at the moment, who would know?
So someone sent a text out that there was a tsunami. Relax, there's no tsunami. It's okay. Everyone relax.
But there might be a bomb.
There's no bomb.
Okay, great.
What we are concerned about is the mysterious green liquid that's in the water at Kirribilli. You know where I sail with the old blokes on a Saturday? It was all around there.
Firefighters have specialist teams here at Milson Park who have conducted numerous tests and confirmed that it is not toxic, but it's certainly proved a bizarre sight for locals who first spotted this mysterious green substance around lunchtime. It's been flowing from a stormwater drain into the harbour in significant quantities ever since.
Green cordial, like radioactive stuff that you see in those superhero movies.
Figuring out exactly where it's coming from has proved more challenging. One line of inquiry is that it's coming from a nearby industrial site. Another is muck-up day.
Oh.
I've got my money on muck-up day.
Have they put the cordial into the drains?
I would be some sort of...
Well, would you rather that than some radioactive, horrific kind of material? You would, wouldn't you?
Did you do a muck-up day at school?
No, our headmaster had come from a previous school where someone had inhaled flour from a flour bomb and had passed away.
Oh, my
So that was the
Lord.
message we got on muck-up day is don't do it. How about you? I think we met in Mufti and that's as far as it went.
Well, you guys.
How about you? Did you have muck-up day because you finished at, what, year 8?
My
You didn't even make it into long pants.
My dad said my whole school career was muck-up day. Anyway, there's nothing to be alarmed about. Everything's okay.
Jam Nation.
Double A Chattery, your award-nominated podcast with gal pal / forensic psychologist Anita McGregor turned 1 yesterday. There were cupcakes.
It drops today. It's our 1 year anniversary today.
Today is the birthday.
Yep.
1 year. You know what I like about that podcast? When you do the glimmer. You know, in the world of where everything's bad, you got a glimmer.
Instead of being triggered, we thought we'd look at glimmers, the good things. You know what mine was this week? I stayed in a hotel in Melbourne when I was doing some filming, and there was a thing on the light switch where it was from next to the bed, all off lights, all on lights. How often have you been staying somewhere, an Airbnb, a hotel, wherever, there's one light that you can't get rid of. It might be in a cupboard. It might be in a bathroom. It might be in a corridor.
That pendulum light with the foot switch that you're not aware of until you go to leave the place.
Oh, you can't even turn it on, but suddenly once it's on, you can't turn. There's no switch to turn it off.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, hotels, do it. See if you can all emulate this. One switch, all lights on, all lights off. I was so impressed.
What about the room service button? That would have got bashed a bit.
It did get bashed a bit. I had 2 days there where my filming commitments were over and I already had care in place for Harley. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a hotel staycation. My limbs were sore from lying in bed reading. It was a gift. How great.
I think of Kevin McAllister in Home Alone.
It felt a bit like that. It felt a little like that.
Check it out. It's on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your good podcasts. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
To Double A Chattery.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the ghoulies get together.
$1,000 for our favourite ghoulie of the year. We're going to be announcing that. We're pretty close to the end of the year by now.
It's going to happen.
End of September. I'm morphing us into Christmas. What have we got?
What really gets my ghoulies? Jonesy, you got my back here. People riding around on scooters with a motorbike licence. They cruise around corners with both feet touching the ground. Learn to ride or get off the F King Road.
Get off the F King Road.
Is that near the Epping Highway?
That's true. The foot draggers. What's with foot draggers?
And wearing thongs.
Yeah. Well, they haven't fallen off yet. But, when you see dudes take off from the lights and they drag one foot for ages, unless you're doing a wheel stand, fair enough.
Or one of your legs will end up being shorter than the other.
True. What else?
G'day, Jonesy and Amanda. What gets my ghoulies is when you spend all day working on a Photoshop masterpiece and then you post it on social media only to have it blocked and you get a warning on your account. I mean, whatever happened to freedom of speech? It was just a picture of Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin playing Twister in the nude, eating barbecued dogs. What's wrong with that?
Oh.
It's a lot of...
Wow.
It's a lot
There's
of
a lot
AI.
of wow in there. Well, maybe there wasn't any AI. Maybe that's what's wrong with it.
You can't do... Trump supporters have no sense of humour. They just stay away. Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, doesn't matter. You can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 4 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a double pass to see Kylie Minogue. She's going to be bringing her Tension tour to Kudos Back Arena in March.
Pre-sale starts tomorrow. You can head to frontiertouring.com. You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel and keyring to boot.
Every day after the 7 o'clock news, we play Instagram. There are 10 questions. There's 60 seconds. Sometimes, though, when that timer starts ticking, the brain doesn't always follow suit. Here's James from Liverpool, who took hot out of the gates to a new level. All right, James, here we go. Here comes question number 1. A baby cat is called a what? Question 2. How many corners are on a rectangle?
3.
Oh, no.
James.
James, you went triangle.
James, you know.
It's one of those things you know, but you jumped your own gun.
Yeah.
And it's like when Thorpe plopped in the pool.
Yeah, jumped his own gun. Well, we do play it every morning.
Everyone had to get out.
After 7, so make sure you join us.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
We have got more things to say.
Ugly Fella's next.
Yeah, but also put it on the tab. Tomorrow, fuel is on us. Be listening so you find out where you can get free fuel.
Also, side speak, no repeat workday, the grand a day, no repeat workday.
Always on my mind, Pet Shop Boys. If you hear that, we've already played it. If you hear that before 6 o'clock, give us a call. You win $1,000.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
So many things. See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.